Gottlieb Pflugrath died January 28, 1984, at 80 years old. He was my great-grandfather. I didn't get to spend time with him and get to know him, but I know he spent the majority of his life in North Dakota and Germany, working hard for himself, but harder for his family. He cared deeply for others, not just his family or his friends, but anyone in a tough spot. Having immigrated from Germany to the United States in 1905, the world as a whole was in quite the tough spot. He spent his whole life trying to help others that needed his support, and his parents, Peter and Carolina, supported him. So they made the big move. When Gottlieb was 3, they made the decision, like so many others, to move to America. Gottlieb, like many other children, fared much better in America. He received a good base education that would help him a ton later on. But he didn't start high school until 1924 because he wanted to stay with his parents and help out on their farm. After he finished high school, he went to the University of North Dakota for about 2 years. He taught industrial arts at the high school level for a couple years, but quickly escalated to higher ranks, such as principal and even superintendent. But in the middle of all this, when Gottlieb was 31, he got married to Hulda Kruger. They started their family and eventually had 3 kids. But as an educator, Gottlieb and his family moved around a lot. And after the education career ended, he worked for the government and civil service. He didn't want to go to war and hurt other people. He wanted to help everyone. And he did a great job of supporting and helping as many people as he could, while the U.S. itself was in a tough spot, aka the Great Depression. Gottlieb served for 30 years and was able to get his full retirement. He moved to Virginia and worked a bit more there, but in 1974, he finally used that full retirement. He now focused on being there for his family as a mentor instead of a sponsor. He now had a couple grandkids and wanted to be there for them and see them grow into the amazing adults that I get to call my aunt, uncle, and dad. But unfortunately, in Newport News, Virginia, 1984, he passed away from his body, but he let his soul flow free forever. He is the reason my grandfather, father, and myself are alive, and also the reason we aren't in a tough spot. He taught my family about the gold that is in caring for others. And the world today seems to be in a tough spot right now, but I know that the world would be better off if everyone saw the gold in caring